In this video, I'm gonna share with you how to keep your sales team members focused on what's most important in front of them right now. So I can tell you right now, the biggest issue is that it's not that your sales reps aren't focused, it's what specifically they're focused on. So what do I mean by that? I can tell you throughout the day, when your sales reps are making calls, making visits, there's a lot going on in their mind. And they're typically in one of two places, okay? They're either in the past, okay? Now bear with me for a second, or they're focused on the future. And what do I mean by that? Let's say they're going into a sales call and they have a script in front of them. Before they make that call, they're thinking about, in the past, all the times that they've been rejected. They're thinking about all the times that they failed. They're thinking about all the people potentially around them or clients around them. So they're thinking what people think very, very strongly. And a lot of people make decisions based off what people think about them. Happens all day, every day. Or they're in the future, and there's not much difference between the past and the future. In the future, they're thinking about, oh my God, what if I get rejected on this next call or this next visit? Or, oh my God, what if I fail? What's gonna happen? Or, oh my God, what do people think? What will my manager, what will you think of me? What will, my colleagues think of me? What will my clients think of me? Oh my God, what if, this is really what causes so many people to do things that they shouldn't do or never really go after what they want. And the last one, the big one in the future, is success. And a lot of people are really good at sabotaging their success because of fear and failure and all of those things, right? So what we need to do as leaders, really, really important, is we constantly have to keep refocusing the people's on our team's mind to what's right in front of them right now. And we call this their next play. Let me give you an example. I had a client reach out to me today and say, hey, what do you mean by keeping them focused on what's most important to them right now? Like the one play in front of them right now. And so what he found was that he couldn't keep his sales reps consistent using a script that works. So they'd go through it and they would start making changes. And they would make changes because the last 50 people and the last 60 people said to him, oh, well, I kept getting a no, so I started changing the script. But they're not in perspective. Even if you're converting in that script at 20%, that one item is converting at 20%, that's really good. But throughout the course of a day, after you've gotten 60 no's, as a salesperson, you lose perspective, right? So from a bird's eye view, 20 yeses and 80 no's, or 98 no's and 2 yeses on a sale, for example, is really, really good. But throughout the course of the day, when you're hearing no, 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 you lose perspective on what works. And so we need to keep our reps consistent on what matters. And that's the play in front of them. The play in front of them could be just reading the script correctly based on what they said. It could be doing something specific during a visit, right? And when you do this and you focus on the next play, you're gonna have confidence. So think about it. If you're working with a sales rep and they're all over the place and you refocus them on, hey, here's what you need to do right now. Here's what's most important. Here's the next play in front of you right now. They're gonna have more confidence going into that, right? So we need to keep them refocused on the next play, which is gonna build confidence. One important thing to understand is that if they're focused in the future or they're focused in the past, what this creates are really, really bad habits, okay? And I bet you have a lot of these on your team. We'll call them mental habits, okay? And this can consist of procrastination, right? And it's not that your reps procrastinate all the time. They just have a really bad habit of blowing things off because they're focused in these two areas, right? The other really big one I want to mention is self-doubt, right? And it's not that the people on your team are full of self-doubt. It's that they have a really bad habit of not believing in themselves. And they have that bad habit because they're always here and they're always here. They're always worrying about the future and thinking about the past. And so we have to keep them constantly refocused on the next play, on what's most important for them right now to achieve what they want in their life, right? And so This is what I mean by keeping somebody focused, keeping them on what's most important right now. And on another video, I'll break down how to choose the next play and everything like that. But for this video, it's so important to understand that you have the past, you have the future. If we keep them focused on the next play, they're gonna take instant action, they're gonna stay moving forward, they're gonna be confident, and you're gonna build a culture where you have people who are high performers, who aren't complacent, who are consistent, and it's gonna be high performance and what we call relentless. Because how can you not be relentless if you always know what you're supposed to be focusing on and that's what you're doing every single day, right? So that's why it's so important for us as leaders to consistently, on a weekly and a daily basis, keep our team members focused on the play in front of them right now. Keep them out of the past, keep them away from worrying about the future, break the bad habits that are holding them back, and keep them focused on the play in front of them right now. And when you do this, you will eliminate complacency and you will create a culture of consistent high performers. And obviously that's what you want. You will increase sales, of course, right? And you'll build a team where people want to be on and won't want to leave. So if this video provided any value to you, definitely like, subscribe. I appreciate you watching this till the end, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.